Hey everyone, alright, I played ass this war. I'm gonna get that out of the way from the start. I just played fucking awful. But it is War 8, saltiest match PBT. The scenario basically is win and we set up a final day clash with GT. Lose and the match against GT doesn't happen. So yeah, pretty simple as that. Well, unless Kabam matchmaking goes funny. But anyway, we start this off. I'm using Sinister and getting clapped because I can't remember Obstinance Charge exists. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, this fight is should be relatively easy, except I played it fucking horribly. This was literally just to get a Mystic Charge going into the Node 9 Serpent fight. I get clapped because I wasn't watching that the what's it called was expiring, the Ebb and Flow Fury. So I just SB2 and then I just combo him down because I'm getting annoyed. So that was pretty bad, but thankfully it's only costing me potions and not a death. Yeah, just a pretty bad start, I can't lie. But it's fine. It's pretty much the end of the season, so potion costs and stuff doesn't really matter. Be able to replenish them in off season, easy stuff. My game bugs out, which is fun. But anyway, we're back in and we're into the Nick Fury fight, and I think this was like one of the only fights I played really well. Just landed pretty much everything against this guy. But anyway, I start off with 2 Mystic, 2 Cosmic, so I know this guy is unbelievably dead already. Obviously, though, it is Nick Fury, so I will only be able to stack 7 bleeds at a time before they get converted to the internal bleed. But I take no damage because the internal bleed acts like a normal bleed. So I throw another 7 onto him. Gonna pause these. This should take him to his second life. Just about. And he throws the SB2 at a pretty good timing. Straight into my SB1. Land an Incept as he stands up. Into my Relic. And yeah, we're doing pretty well here. I throw another SB1 straight into him. Just to do a load more damage. And yeah, you can see this is pretty much over. Nice little Intercept there. Into another SB1. And then I intercept again, and he's dead. So yeah, actually played well for a fight. I know, what a wild world we live in. But yeah, now into section 2, we have got this Serpent on 291. I have put Mr. Fantastics on this. They are pretty much a requirement. 3 Mystics, no Cosmics, which is kind of annoying. I was hoping for a Cosmic proc, but you can do this fight with no charges, so that's good. You just need to make sure you have recoils on, obviously. So pop this off, and because of Zola and just general pauses, a single special takes about half his health. Over half because I got a good amount of pausing off. So yeah, essentially just repeat that, it'll take into 1%, and then I just have to slap him like once after. Sinister can block unblockables, obviously, with his, because Sinister is based. So I come here, and I'm like, okay, give me that SB2. He doesn't throw it, so I SB to myself. He blocks the Relic, which is annoying, because now he's going to SB3 me. But I had an invul boost on. And because he was concussed, he didn't get in power gain after it, so yeah. That was just a useless SB3 from him, literally did nothing. Okay, now into a fight where I discovered an interesting, I believe, bug, but maybe there's something going on in the code of how they code Sinister's degen that's causing it. You will see, a few seconds into this fight, I parry while the degens are on me, like a while the degens are on Bullseye, sorry, like a dumbass. In theory, because of one eye open, I then should have taken a shit ton of damage. I mathed it out. I wouldn't have died, so I didn't really get lucky here. I just got lucky in a potion sense. Like here, I parried there, and there was 3 ticks of 22k. That should have done 66k damage, which is about 40% of my health. it did nothing. I don't understand why it did nothing, unless there's some weird-ass coding that is causing the degens to not do damage back. Because with one eye open, it is any damage he takes, so dot damage counts too. So I'm not really sure why that didn't damage me a lot, but I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I wouldn't have died anyway. I would have finished on like 30% health because of the crit heavy that I did after into one eye open, but I wouldn't have died. It was just interesting to see. If anyone knows why that is happening, please let me know. I assume it is just some weird version of how one eye open is coded, because it's a very old node, but I don't know myself. Anyway, onto this Yelena. She is about to enter her elimination mode, but this fight is fine, because even if she is in elimination mode, I will still just do good damage. We can still pause. The heavies will get reversaled, but that is fine. They do no damage because she tries to bleed you. I am taking damage from the soul barb, but that is fine. We get it off, and then I just hit her and she dies. Pretty easy fight overall. Next up, we got Lumatrix. Yeah, this is also another very easy fight because I'm now pretty juiced. I've got, what have I got on me? I've got a Cosmic and a Mystic, I believe. Yeah, Cosmic and a Mystic. So yeah, we build up our bleeds. Because of the starting node that stops you gaining power though, we just got to drop a bit more stuff before we can SB1. Dash back SB1, 24, nearly 25k a tick, and he is dead. He's unbelievably dead. So yeah, Sinister's just through the roof at this point. This is only with Zola synergy as well. There's no APOC here, so damage would be even higher. Next up, we've got a Galan, which is just a cosmic charge served on a platter, so why thank you there. Yeah, this is very easy work. Only thing to watch out for is the Unstoppable, which later in the fight you will see I don't watch out for because I'm fucking ass. Like, here it is. Why do I throw it then? Why? Just wait like 2 more seconds and you're fine. So now I've got to make sure he doesn't throw an SB1, otherwise it'll just be unnecessary damage. But then I put more degens on him and he just dies. So yeah, we got another cosmic charge going into the boss because our last fight here is the Jean Grey boss. Gonna throw on my last Mr. Fantastic pre-fight, just another debuff siphon to increase that dot damage. And yeah, this fight should be relatively fine, but once again, guess who plays like complete dog shit? Me. Yeah, I just was not keeping track of shit this war, and I don't know what the fuck was going on. But anyway, going into this fight, it seems fine. You know, we've got the debuff siphon up. We've got 2 mystics. We proc 3 cosmics, so we procced an extra mystic and an extra cosmic, which is nice. Wait out the stun immunity, and now we actually start playing. We crit on the first one, which is kind of ass because exhaustion. We crit on the second one, which is kind of ass because exhaustion. Throw off the first special, shield down. And every time I do this fight, I forget at least once that about reverse controls immunity. Because there I tried to dash like forward for reverse controls. So we eat 2 neuros, but that is fine. It's only 2 of them. Here, she's already below half health, so this seems like it's going very well overall. SB1 into block, because she was about to hit me. Here we go again. And then that was the part where I took a shit ton of damage because I was dumb. My plan was, okay, the stun immunity is coming around, so I'll get rid of my heavy just as it disappears. But I timed it slightly too late, so she threw an SB1 in the like little frame window. But it's fine because she's now dead. We took a lot of damage from them neuros, but it's final fight. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, ass war on the main, but 8-0. So can I really complain? Not really. Now onto the mini, and there is no Zola action in this entire war. I know, depressing. But anyway, we are starting off on path 3, like usual, but we've got future Ant-Man here, so it's time to bring out Thanos into war for the first time on the mini. Wait out the armor, and then we heavy, sorry. Now he's armor shattered. He can't do shit for the rest of the fight. Every time he tries to gain an armor shatter will say no, and he'll just glance. So yeah, fight over. Already. He's already at half health, and I'm on 6 Furies, is that? Yeah, 6 Furies. Block this and counterpunch, which is nice. Another one, and then we SB1 before we get power detonated. So yeah, now it's just combo relic combo and he's dead. Easy fight for Thanos. Yeah, first time we've seen a future Ant-Man there this season, I think. So, very nice to at least have a bit of variety. And now we've got a Black Panther Civil War, which is also not commonly seen on this node. This is some pretty nice Wolf food. Because of Wolf hitting the block a lot and getting his power passively, he doesn't care about the strike counter suppression node. He also doesn't care about the auto block node for the same reason, because they only auto block basics. If they auto block specials as well, this would be a lot harder of a fight, but because I'd have to time every single one of my specials with the unblockable. But yeah, this fight is fine. Just gotta play Wolf completely normally, pretty much, and he will die. He's being quite aggressive, though, which I'm not a fan of, but, I mean, there's worse things in the world. Combo into the SB2, it does a lot of damage. Use the Unstoppable to push him up to an SB2. So, yeah, now we just repeat what we did in the first part of the fight, and he's dead. Easy as that, pretty much. So, yeah, this is not a commonplace, but there are some good ways around it. Another good way around it is someone like ZEEN, who has the passive stun. You can power start 1 and then use your Uncanny to get specials without activating suppression. But yeah, not a bad fight at all. Another SB2 goes into him. I think I do let him SB1 here. Yeah, I let him SB1 here, which was kind of weird. I don't know why I did that, because it just sapped a load of my damage off. I should have just kept hitting him, but it's fine. We're at 7%, like, who really cares at this point? He's just completely dead. I'm at basically full health. SB1 into him with the curse, and he's dead. So yeah, pretty easy fight. Slightly longer, obviously, than the Enchantress with Zola, if played right, but hey, who cares? Now we're on to 2.5, and we have 2 Shang-Chi fights. We've first got this Wong. Shang will have the precisions, which will trigger his MD, so that's why I've thrown an invul boost on. Wait, did I? Or did I power start 1? No, I did throw an invul boost on. So, it doesn't matter if he goes SB3, we've got invul boost, and we've got endurance for if he activates his unstoppable with his spell, so yeah, pretty much Wong is doing nothing on this node. I just build up, and then we're just going to intercept an SB2. I do take a hit of my indestructible boost, and then I take the other 2, so I'm like, alright, SB3 strat isn't working anymore, so let's just kill the fuck. We do a lot of damage with that first SB2. He's down to 1/3 of his health. This is only a rank 3 Wong, thankfully. Rank 4 obviously would have needed a lot more damage. I go for the heavy, but the falter comes up. Then he's about to burst me with his Eldritch energy thing, but I had no buffs on me or anything, so it doesn't do much damage. And now I'm just essentially looking for an intercept to finish this off. We get the intercept straight into the SB2, and he is dead. So only damage we took was from the energy burst, which is fine. Kind of annoying that we lost invul, because I couldn't just SB3 strat, but hey, it happens. Now we've got a Mr. Negative, and this fight is an absolute just destruction, because essentially if I don't parry in this fight, there's no way for him to gain his dark energy or his light energy. So, yeah, pretty much he does nothing. But yeah, pretty nice. It's the same as the last fight. You just build up a load of charge and then be like, alright, let's intercept. I do get an intercept from the start, which is funny. That was not my initial plan, but we ball, I guess. I'm also free to heavy because of the whole thing of he doesn't have any light energy. Bait SB2 because it's just easier to dex and punish. He's throwing heavies into the abyss. So I intercept again, and I'm going to build up some charges here, go for a big SB2, and hope that it just wipes him. And it's looking pretty close, but it does wipe him out. So yeah. Easy Mr. Negative kill. Now onto the last fight of the war, and we've got this Photon, and my god, this Photon was a bitch. Holy ass, this fight. So we're using Wolf. I've done this quite a few times. Holy ass, though, this bitch. I shouldn't have triggered Bane there, because the whole point of this fight is you are meant to do a load of damage before the Bane even has a chance to do any damage, you know, through blocked hits, but it's fine. But she is just mega aggressive. Like, I dash back here to get a howl off, and now she's back in at me. So I do a good amount of comboing to push her back. And now, push the SB2 out of her, fine. I go to my SB2 as well, fine, easy claps. Sidestep to get the Bane back on her. She throws an SB1 into block, which was annoying because it was in pure light, but it's fine. It's like the lesser of two evils, really. There's the Bane again. The Maker pre-fights do fall off, but they was kind of thrown on here as a last-ditch thing. They don't really add anything to the fight. They had a Cowardice, sure, but that's not really much when Photon's damage gets scaled by Furies and energy vulnerabilities. But yeah, the fight is back to a pretty decent spot. I'm trying to get this special out of her, though. Throw the fucking special. What are you doing? So, yeah, and then she takes me to the corner without throwing the special. I give her, like, one more chance, and she's still like, nah, let's not do that. Give her another chance to trigger Bane back, and she's still like, nah, no chance, mate. So I have to SB2 at this point, which is fucking ass. I trigger the Bane back onto her and use the Relic to create a good amount of space. So I dash back and just block. Fine. And then she throws it into me with 3 hits, with 3 pure light charges left. And she combos me. So at this point I'm like, great, I'm gonna fucking die, because opponent doesn't know how to throw a special. SB1 to create back spacing, and now we have to play really well to get out of this. She's still refusing to throw specials, which is so dumb. She finally throws that SB2. I trigger my howl. SB2 accidentally into the block. She doesn't punish it though, so we're alive. That could have been really bad, because I did not mean to throw that into the block. But yeah, she's at 10% now. We're at, what are we at? 25, is that? 24, yeah. It's not great, but it's not terrible here. I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll close it out. But, like, still, like, what the fuck was that AI doing? Just throw your special, like, you had so many chances to throw it. And then we Relic and she dies. So, yeah, no deaths on either account, but my god, what an ass war. Salty did win. It wasn't this close for the whole war. We dropped quite a few deaths at the end, so Salty has set up the clash with GT, and spoiler, we have matched them. No matchmaking stuff. Fae did beat ZEEN, so we need to win the last war to secure top 10, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the deciding war next time.